Battleship is an epic action-adventure across sea, land and sky. It stars celebs like Taylor Kitsch, singer-songwriter Rihanna, and New Zealand's very own John Tui, who we have via Skype from Auckland right now. Welcome, John.
Kia ora.
This is wicked. Thank you so much for joining us. John, how did you land a role in a blockbuster movie with $241 million?
I just auditioned and auditioned from here and was lucky enough to get a call back, and then from there on sang from the mountain when I got the role, so I was ecstatic.
You make it sound so casual, but there would have been a lot of hard work going into it.
Yeah, it was like that on the phone, but deep down inside.
I can only but imagine. So then you got the role as the Lieutenant, the Beast, Lynch.
Beast.
So how did you prepare to be the Beast?
You know, he's described as a big man, so I was already slightly big anyway, but trained a bit and went over there and, you know, in discussion with the director, and then I had 2 weeks to prepare for it. I had to learn how to drive a Navy rib boat, which is like a speedboat dinghy, but it's got a 50 caliber machine gun on the front, and that's what Rihanna fires at the alien ship in the movie. So awesome.
You mentioned Rihanna. What's she like?
Professional. It's just amazing to work with such a big pop icon of our time, you know. And yeah, she was polite, she was professional, she was positive on set, and we all did our job to get the script across. And
John, you don't have to be casual and professional around here. I know you got on with her quite well. Tell us something more. Come on.
Oh yeah, well, I'll tell you a little story. Pete Berg asked me to drive her out. So her, Taylor, and myself, we drove around for about an hour in the water, and we got these waves. And of course, she's at the front holding the gun. She keeps herself balancing, so every time we jumped the wave and stuff, and she'll start moving, holding the gun, and I'd start singing like I'm a rude boy, and she'll stop and turn around, and I'd be like, quiet, driving. Like, did you say something? I was like, no. We'd hit the next wave, boom, she'd be like, get it up. She'd turn around, I'd be like, That was the first time I met her, like, just sort of teasing her on the boat, just so we could all hang out and be friends.
That's awesome. And did you convince her to come to New Zealand and do a gig here?
I think she's coming next year to do something.
Good. I'm going to say that you made that happen. Now, what about you're a Kiwi, obviously, and did they love your personality? Because I know there was a lot of World Cup rugby stuff happening, and you wanted to honour that. In which ways did you honour the Kiwi attitude?
I performed the haka with some members of the Kapa Haka group from the Polynesian Cultural Centre, which is based in Hawaii. You know, I didn't plan that. None of it was pre-planned. It was Pete Berg, the director, asked me if that dance that the All Blacks do before is something that's common in New Zealand. I said yes. He asked if he could set. I said not by myself. I didn't want to do it by myself, so I called up PCC and asked them to get me a Kapa Haka group that I could perform with. I didn't ask Pete to film it. The filming part of it just happened on the day when they got there, and I was surprised, and so were the other blokes that were with me. And we didn't have time to rehearse. We knew that he wanted us to stand on these marks, and I was so proud. You know, while I was over there, you guys were all here holding hands, singing Kumbaya, but I was there by myself, and the pride that came out of me was amazing. The Americans, they didn't know what to do with it. So to do the haka on the Missouri was huge for all the countries in the Pacific and the Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I heard you did lots of great things. You held that All Black flag on your trailer and all that, and we really appreciate you doing that.
Oh, it was huge, and they're a very staunch country with their football, basketball, and baseball. But rugby's not that big over there, so I sort of felt like an advocate for rugby and just for Kiwiana, and it was awesome.
Well, you are definitely awesome, and thank you so much for joining us, John, and we can't wait to see where your next adventure takes you.
Thank you for having me.